Hello everybody. I don't know if I'll time lapse this video or what, but I was just getting ready to take this thing apart. This Poulan Pro 4218 carburetor. I figured maybe it'd be interesting to see how this thing comes apart, what it looks like in here, and just noticed this is a replacement. So it doesn't say Walbro or Zama on it, so this is a replacement. But I'm going to take this thing apart on time lapse possibly, and I'll get set up here and check it out. Okay, all ready to go. I think we should be good. I'll look every once in a while and make sure the camera's still good. First thing we need to do, we need to take these two screws out, because to get this plate off for the metering diaphragm, you need to take this off because it's all up in here. Okay, got a screwdriver that fits it, and you got to push down with a decent amount of pressure and turn at the same time. That way you don't strip these out, because if you strip these out, it won't be a good day. Like right there, it was starting to spin. This video is also going to be me just yapping a bunch. Check the pumping diaphragm side first. Anyways, yapping. Bush hog project. There should be a video about that soon. Wow, that's really in there. Yeah. Got it. So, like I said, sorry, bush hog project. Should be a video on something about it soon. I have a new belt to install on it, because I've burnt the old one up because we didn't have it adjusted properly. It still works for now for testing, but it will definitely need replaced. So for now, this carburetor is looking decent. I'll just spread that stuff out in a little bit. That screen seems to be pretty clean. It's not dirty, but it's got some stuff in there. So I'll end up cleaning that out. In the meantime, I'll take the other side apart. Yeah, so story on that. Here's the gasket. Story on the bush hog. Went to way up north, I think, for that. It was Simplicity Broadmoor 14, which is where the Kohler single cylinder 14 horsepower came from. It's a Kohler Command single. I just did a video on that. I think that was the last video I did. And it was a good project because it was really just, you know, getting it to fit on there, you know, finding a pulley and using a stack of washers. I feel like that's what I do for all my projects, just a stack of washers to space everything out on the shaft. Hear that? It's kind of starting to get kind of crunchy, so I'm replacing that. This saw is never going to get put back together. I don't know if you saw that or not, but like, it's not really. The cable's broke for the throttle, and there's some pieces missing, and the pull cord was missing when I got it. So, like I said, this is just a part saw, but if I had to take apart this carburetor, check it out, see what it needs, and if it was even worth saving. And so I could talk. I do a lot, but figured I would do it on an official yapping video. It's a Bush Hog GT42, I think, and it's a really early model. I haven't seen any others like it. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's a very odd model. The adjusters are different on the side from every other GT42, and but it's a bush hog because it says on the stickers on it. But yeah, I really don't know what much else to say about it. The pulley that I put on it, I think when we put it into the calculator to see the RPM rating, it said that it was supposed to be around like 1500 RPMs, I think, spinning at the blade, because it's just a single blade. So I think I had like a 3-inch pulley, 3.5-inch pulley, and the one that was on it, on the engine from the tractor, it was, I think, a 4-inch pulley, and it would have been either too fast, or for us it just seemed too dangerous to spin it that fast, I guess, at the time, because before we ever started up and tested it, like, we were just like kind of scared of it, because like it's a giant ankle chopper basically. But just stay back from it and you'll be fine, pretty much. That's our philosophy on it. So, you know, steer clear of it, don't be stupid with it, and you should be okay. Keyword should, as in be careful, because I don't want my life cut short, or I don't want to lose my feet or my ankles or anything, even fingers. I need these to do this stuff. I'm gonna get some cleaner and a diaphragm. Be right back. Okay, got my Dr. Pepper. Got this. Got cleaner. Now I will say one thing about carburetors here. Sorry, wrong side. Stem size, yes, size matters. This is a short stem that came out of it, short stem going back in it. It's a different style, but it's going to work just fine, because all you got to do is just stick the screw through there and it's fine. So, this will go on here like this. Now, that'll mess up this diaphragm just a little bit, but it'll seal because there's a gasket going on here. So, it goes gasket, this way, gasket, diaphragm, cover. So when it goes back together, that's how it'll go. I'll just keep talking here. Spread out all these little spots. Watch your eyeballs, because, you know, can't lose those. That was dangerously close to that. It's also raining outside, so I don't know if I just said that, probably. ADHD brain isn't good. Spray everything out, make sure it's clean. But the bush hog project is, like I said, it was a middle of June project, and it was meant to be a fun project, not really a I need this right now kind of thing. But my grandma's field is kind of needing bush hogged, and their tractor hasn't worked for a few years, or they just haven't used it. And we wanted something to pull behind my brother's 4-wheeler, and I think the one test video, maybe the only test video, I really don't know what I've done so far, but one of the test videos was him pulling it with his 4-wheeler, and then I drove behind it with my Sears tractor, which I'll do a video on that hopefully sometime soon, on the hood hinges and stuff, because it's fiberglass, being that it's the front end of a Sears. And I don't know if I'll do fiberglass repair, or if I'll do something where the hinge is at the bottom, where the original grill mounts, and just make it like one big piece, to where the grill and the hood is one piece, and it just pivots down here at the frame, the way the whole hood opens. I think you know what I'm saying. I don't know. So this screen is just slightly crooked in here. Make sure this is clean. Just down in here. No. Too big. Okay. Need a. So, anyways, you know, there's definitely projects to come. There's definitely plenty of stuff for me to work on. Trust me, I have a lot of projects. Okay, I'll just take that out, clean it up, make sure that doesn't go flying, clean that port out, and just take this, center it up, push it directly back down in the center. And just like that, it's seated again. So anyways, I don't know how many times I've said so anyways. This is pretty much clean now. Just to make sure that this works, I'm going to push on this after I spray some stuff in here. If it disappears, this is clear and ready to go. So hopefully it'll disappear. And sometimes you have to like push on this a little bit just to get it to go through, because this stuff is a little bit different than... Okay then, it's not ready to go. Oh, a little bit came through. Alright, now we're good. Sorry. So my projects are just kind of all over the place right now. It's getting to be winter time here in Northwest. Why did I? No, that's not how that works. The Midwest. That's what I was looking for. I'm all over the place today. I've got exams coming up, as in 2 days from now. I have study guides to do, and this is my little escape for a couple of hours. Got to go in, get a shower, and go to bed. So that's nice. So first off, we go on this side and stick this on here. As I said, gasket and diaphragm. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Why do I feel like I'm doing this wrong? It doesn't go like that, does it? Does it go like that? I feel like it doesn't go like that. Second guessing myself. So I'm just gonna put it on like this, because I feel like that's how I've always done it. I honestly don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it. So yeah, this is definitely how I put it on together before. I'm real sorry about this. So, as I said, projects, much to come. I'm excited about it. So in the spring, when I can actually use the brush hog, I will have hopefully sold stuff, made a bunch of money, enough to, like, you know, give it a paint job or something. Because here, I don't want to give away my exact location, but not that I'm that popular. Just a ways up the road, there's Dresden, Ohio, and every third weekend in October, I believe it is. Look it up. It's Education of Yesterday, and they, this guy, which is, so if you're into small, like, model vehicles and stuff, like 1/64 scale and such, Moore's Farm Toys. That's the guy who owns it, Moore, and he's got a good store there in an old machinery. I think it's just like an old dealer building, pretty much like the showroom. And he's got that stuff there. And then just down the road from there, and keep in mind that's on Raiders Road in Dresden, Ohio. And then just a ways down there from that is a big barn on US 60 or State Route 60. That's what it is. Don't even know my own area. And they have, as I said before, it's a tractor show, and Education of Yesterday is what it's called. I think I've said that like 7 times. Brake cleaner's starting to really get to me, I swear. I'll tell you what. But I'm going to take my Sears there, because there's really not many Sears tractors like around this area, I guess. Or like it's so common that nobody really cares. But I've started to really not like them because of how weird they are. Just because, like, they're difficult to justify building or rebuilding or anything of the sort because they're just so weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like to get my, now don't judge me for this, my Predator 212 to actually mount up and go on that thing, I had to build, or me and my brother had to build a plate that mounted to the original Tecumseh HH100 mounting holes. Basically a plate adapter from that to the Predator 212, and to be able to slide it around and stuff, I had to like notch out the holes, and it was just ridiculous because to me that's just way too much fabrication to be done to put a small engine on a tractor. Like I know there's fabrication and everything, but I feel like that was just a bit much. And that was when we were still working out of my grandma's garage, and I had actually had enough money, surprisingly. I had actually been able to build this cute little shop of mine. And so far it's working out pretty well because I've got my heat set up with my thermostat and everything. It's Dyna-Glow, got it on sale at Menards for I think 80 bucks. I think it was that cheap. Got some 10-2 wire and a $25 thermostat from Ace Hardware. Got it all hooked up and working, and a 30 amp 2-pole breaker. This thing's been working flawless. It's easily like 65 degrees in here, and I have it turned down. It's pretty good for what it is. It's a 5,000 watt, so yeah, 144 square feet. Does it pretty well, and it's uninsulated, other than the gaps and stuff up in the ceiling from where I put the roof on. So it does pretty well for being an uninsulated shed. But I do believe that was the entire carburetor. That was much quicker than I thought it would be. But then again, it's probably been like 20 minutes. Let me look. 17:22. Yeah. Been talking for way too long. Long enough. That was pretty much how to rebuild that carburetor. Sorry for anybody coming to actually get knowledge on carburetors, because that's not what this video was about, I guess. I'm going to put this in my parts stash, and hopefully I'll have a chainsaw this spring that needs a carburetor, and hopefully this will work. So, as always, leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you'd like, because this is the kind of content that I don't usually do. But yapping, carburetor rebuilds, working on chainsaws. I got, let me just zoom out here. That's my Sears hood that's broke. The fiberglass front end there. This is my wheel horse B112. There's the original pulley for it. I got to swap onto this engine. Craftsman chainsaw. I put this all back together a couple years ago. I haven't done anything with it since. I need to get a new bar and chain. Husqvarna top handle chainsaw. Got to buy a new bar and chain for that. Or no, just the chain. And then this thing here hasn't been started in like 3 years. I had replaced fuel lines and everything, primer bulb. I think the oil cap of the bar is obviously brand new. This is a wild thing, 2375, 18-inch bar. This thing is a pretty cool saw for being just a Poulan. But it's pretty mean. It's got good throttle response because I tuned it well. Started right up when I put some gas in it, so there it is. There's that. I also have a shorts clip on my heater. There's my bracket and stuff. There's the thermostat that I installed. It's currently set at 70, but this heats up slightly, so it's a little off, but it's close enough. And yeah. So sorry about all the extra rambling. That was it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like. More stuff to come. Alright, see you guys later.